record on this computer. All right, all right. Look like we're recording. The time now is 6:30. I called this Zoom tonight because I wanted to share a couple of things with you guys that I know will benefit you and it will benefit our team here working with iMarkets Live. Look, we're here, and I want to go over three things tonight, just three simple things. I want to talk about CompoundDaily.com. A lot of you guys probably know about this site right here, where it actually shows you how you can compound your money on a daily basis to get a certain percent or make a certain percent by a certain time, which I'm going to bring that up and share with you guys, CompoundDaily.com. Also, I'm going to share with you guys also this right here, a daily growth trading plan. Okay, because whenever you're inside iMarkets Live and you're learning to trade or you are trading, if you do not have a plan on how much money you're going to take out of a trade, how much money you're planning on making with a particular trade, or how much money you want to make, period, you're just basically throwing money at the wall and not having a clear decision on what you want out of the trades that you're doing, because you need to have a daily growth trading plan. You need to have a trading plan. And this is all being put out by my sponsor. So what's put out by my sponsor, I want to share it with everybody so that the whole entire team, we're doing the same thing, able to duplicate. We need to be able to duplicate all our actions, no matter how far up you go up the sponsor level to going down. We need to make sure that we're all doing the exact same thing. Duplication is a simple way of making sure that we're all winners. And the third thing I'm going to do tonight is this. I'm going to share with you guys a strategy that our sponsor, or my sponsor, Dominique Barbie, is using to make her calls that she's actually giving out these, what she's giving out. She's giving out these, what is that thing called again?
Signals.
She's giving out her signals. Thank you, Brandon. Dominique, she gave out signals Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday of last week, using this exact same strategy that I'm going to share with you guys tonight. All right? So, and if you use this same strategy this week, this strategy has proven to work 100%. Now, I must say this also. This strategy that we're using, you got to remember that there is going to be some drawdown with it. So we need to make sure that we have a proper stop loss set, a proper take profit set, and you'll know exactly what you're going to do on these trades. Remember again, when we're making these trades, you will see some red. So do not be going into a panic and say, I'm going to close this trade out when it goes red. That is going to happen, all right? So the three things we're going to go over tonight is the CompoundDaily.com, the daily growth plan, and also I'm going to share with you this strategy that I've learned. I learned really just, was it yesterday? Saturday night? No, today's Saturday. Friday night. I learned it Friday night because I thought our sponsor, Dominique Barbie, was doing something magnificent, something that was mind-blowing. Come to find out, it's just 4 simple things that you're looking for to go into a trade and make it work. And once you do this right here, you earn your money for the day, and then you get right back into IML Academy. You get right back into the IML TV, and you learn. You learn. I thought I just saw Mr. Wilson just come on and saying that he's about to come online, saying he's ready. So maybe I'm a little early. So we give him a couple of seconds to come on in here. Let me text him here. Tell him I'm already started. Because it should show, well, I'm not showing that I'm live. Where's that thing at? I'm recording it, so yes, I'm ready. 35 minutes. I'm going to just let him know that I have started. Okay. Actually, he got the link anyway because I put it in his room. Let me get that link and put in there for him. Well, I should have put paste. There it is. I just pasted it down there. So he probably coming in. But again, tonight, like I said, I just want to talk about 3 different things. I want to talk about this compounddaily.com, the daily growth trading plan, and the strategy that I just learned last night with Dominic Barbie, so that your trading will go to a different level. How you doing there, Mr. Wilson? I see you just popped in.
Yeah. Sorry, I came in a bit late. Sorry for that.
Oh, you're fine, sir. You're fine. I was just going over what the 3 things that I'll go over tonight with you guys. And the 3 things are, one is the compounddaily.com. I'm sure you've seen that before.
Yeah.
We're going to go over the daily growth trading plan. Now, the reason why we're going to go over a daily growth trading plan, because we need to know what we want to earn or what we want to get out of every trade we take. Okay. So when you go into a trade, you want to have a mindset, okay, I want to make this amount out of a trade.
Okay.
That's why I'm saying we need to have a daily growth trading plan, which I'm going to go over that tonight also. So I'm going to go over the compounddaily.com. I'm going to go over the daily growth trading plan. And then the last thing, I'm going to show you the strategy that I learned last night from Dominic Barbie from the signals that she has been giving us.
Okay.
Last week, Dominic gave out the signals on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. She gave out signals those 3 days to our group. All right? And she shared with me what she does and the steps she did, the steps that she go through in order to make these signals. I'm going to share that with you guys tonight so that you will not have to wait until she gives the signal. You'll know how to go out and find it also in IML Academy, because everything she pulls from IML Academy to be able to pull these signals and give to us.
Okay.
So I'm going to do this because some of the guys are not online, and I'm recording this, and I want them to see it, okay? So it may sound a little redundant of stuff that you guys already seen. However, I have to show this. All right? So the first thing I'm going to share my screen here, and I'm going to bring up the compounddaily.com, because let me go here. Let me share my screen. Share my screen. Can you guys see the compounddaily.com screen?
Yeah.
All right. Now, the reason why I brought this up is because I know we hear a lot of claims out there where people on our team or people on our team have said this, and they will say, well, we're in a position where we can help you take $200, where you can take $200 and in 6 months you can turn that $200. Okay. Where you can turn $200 into $50,000. Now, a lot of people don't believe that this can happen, but they never heard of compounddaily.com, which actually shows you what compound interest is. Compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world. And even Albert Einstein said, he who understands it, he who doesn't pays it. So basically, if Albert Einstein, I'm not saying if Albert Einstein is saying it is true, but it is true. Compound interest is the 8th wonder of the world. Once you understand compound interest, it can change our lives. All right? So this site right here, okay, this site right here will let you know, say, I even punched it in. I said, if I put $200, I can't say a bank account because I know you'll never get 3.5% interest a day. I know that will never happen. Okay, but $200 at 3.5% interest every day for 180 days. You put it in there, you earn this interest every day for 180 days. You can earn in 180 days $97,000. The last ad that I put out that I'm in the process of making, I didn't have it posted yet. I put out there, I said, who would be interested in a way I can show you how to invest $200 where you can make 3.5% interest, and in 6 months you can turn that into $50,000. That's what I put on my last ad. I haven't posted it yet, but I will. And then I'm sure they're going to be asking me, well, how can you do that? And that one I have to bring them to compounddaily.com. Okay? Because with compounddaily.com, it's actually this right, compounddaily.com, it's going to go hand in hand with our daily growth trading plan. All right? So both of these things kind of go hand in hand. All right?
Yep.
Because the main thing you need to know is about compounding interest. If you can put $200 at 3.5%, you can make, this is if you do not touch it at all, you can make $97,000 in this right, 180, what's 180 days? That's what, 9 months? But I'm on
that's 180.
200, what is it, 365 days in a year, right?
Yeah. That's 6 months.
6 months.
Yeah, roughly 6 months.
And that's not touching it at all. Whatever let me see this right here. Look at this right here. This is what I'm talking about as far as your trading. I'm going to show you guys how you're going to actually make this with this new strategy that we're talking about. All right. If you got $200 into account, all right, on the first day, the max you want to make, it sounds very, very small. You just want to make $7. The next day, $7.20. All right. And you're compounding the interest. So the next day you want to earn, you're trading on $207. You just want to make $7.25. The next day, so they're going to take your balance to $214. You want to make $7.50. This is something that you guys this is something that you guys have seen before, but I just wanted, it's just compounding daily. It's amazing, and a lot of people just do not know about it. So compounddaily.com, that's how we get to say, well, if you take $200, you invest it at 3.5% interest and don't touch this money, in 6 months, you can have over $50,000 in your account. All right. And that's what I want to show about the Compound Daily. But knowing that right there, we would need to make sure that we have a daily growth trading plan so that we can get to this point. All right. We are traders. We're investors. We're an IML, and we're trading the Forex market. So we need to make sure we have a plan or a trading plan to get us to this point. All right. And Wilson, how's your trading been going, sir?
Yeah, I actually wanted to finish before I actually make this comment. I think it might not have a direct connection with what we just discussed about compounding the trade, but I think it's got to do with the psychology of trading. What I mean by that is this. We talked about that you should have a goal, a particular pitch that you can make on a daily basis, and just when you achieve that goal, you just decide to quit trading for that day. But there's only this temptation that, especially I'm using swipe trade, and I get a lot of swipe trade a lot from me, and I actually want to take all the trades. Sometimes maybe the first 2 trades is a win for me. Maybe the third trade might just be a lose, and unfortunately, in most cases, it might even wipe away half of the profit I make for that day.
Right.
So my question now is this: how can we actually? I know this is psychology. It's got to do with the psychology of trading, really. How do we actually overcome this so that you just keep to your plan? That if the moment you make, maybe you have a target for yourself of maybe 20 pips a day. The moment you make that 20 pips, you just forget about trading for that day. You don't even take any trade allowed from swipe trade or from How do you actually? That's the challenge I'm having, because, for example, I actually invested. I have an account I opened with a broker of $1,000 USD since I think February to be precise.
Right.
But there was a time I grew that account to up to 1,000, almost 300. But as I'm talking to you now, the account has dropped to 1,098 just because I've been winning and losing and all that. So that's just my question.
Okay. And that's really going to come with, I'm going to say, that's going to have to come with maturity as far as we mature trading. Once we get to the point where, hey, we have a goal, let's say our goal is that we're going to make X amount of pips a day.
Yeah.
When you make that X amount of pips, because you have a long-term goal you're looking at. So let's say you want to build your account. You started with $1,000. Let's say you want to build your account up to $20,000. And you know you have to make at least 5% on that account every day. All right. Okay. Now, once you make that 5% on that account, you need to have, I would say, you just had to have the discipline, and that's what it's going to have to come down to. You're going to have to come down to the discipline to say, oh, I got my money out of the market, and I'm done. But you know, the market is always tempting you, tempting Brandon, and whoever else on it in iMarket Live, say there's more money out there. There are always going to be more trades. They're always going to be there. So once you get your money out of the market, that's when we just got to have the maturity to say, enough. I'm going to go and do some more training, especially if you have time. Do some training. Share this business with somebody as far as what it has done for you or what it's doing for you. The main thing, you have to get out of it because the market will go back. Like you said, it would take all the profit that it gave to you. Because anytime, I told you guys at the first beginning, my mentality was greed. That's me. That's what it was. I win a trade, and I'm like, okay, I still see it going up, or I still see it going down in the direction I wanted to go. And what would I do? I was just trying to jump back in that trade. As soon as I jump back in it, it's like the trade be like, oh yeah, I got you now. Came back in, I got you now. That's what I want you to do. I want you to come on back in, and as soon as you get back in, that trade turn around. So the main thing is once you get into the trading, you get your whatever your goal is for the day, and you get out. Because you got to remember this, Mr. Wilson. We're not here to try to hit a home run out the bat. We're not trying to hit a home run. We're trying to learn it. No, not learn it, but earn a little at a time. Because this $5.3 trillion industry that we're in, the money is always flowing every day.
Every day.
So you just want to go in there, all this money falling down, you just want to reach in there, grab your little bit, and just go and shut the door, and you're done for the day. But what kills us all the time, and I'm guilty of it also, I tried to jump back in there and get a little more. When you say, how you say, your season is past for the day. The season is done.
Okay.
I thank God for the season. I was into that trades, and I got my money out. Thank God my season is done. Today is done. I'm going to go and do me some training, IML TV, IML Academy, or I'm just going to walk away and have some special time with my family. Right? So that's what we need to do. Don't lock yourself in front of this computer all those hours. You don't need to do that.
Okay.
Get in here, get your money, and get out. All right?
Okay.
And that's what this daily growth plan, I'm going to show you here. I'm going to share the screen on this daily growth plan that it's going to help you do that. Okay? Because this is what I'm doing. I had an account with $1,000 in it, just like you did. I started trading. I win a little bit. I lose a little more. Okay? Got it down to like $870 something. And that's when I said, well, maybe I just need to regroup because I was losing more than I was winning. And it should be the other way around. I should be winning more than I'm losing.
Exactly.
So what I did was I just stopped trading. I got back into IML Academy and IML TV. I spent a whole lot of time with IML TV. But what happened was just this past week is what kind of turned everything around with the strategy what I'm going to share with you guys tonight with what Dominique is doing. And then I got to a point, I don't know if this is, like you said, this is a psychology thing also, but I got to the point where I got kind of nervous to taking a trade, even though I know the trades are going to go red. I know they're going to go red, but I got nervous to pull the trigger. So there's two types of traders you don't want to be. You don't want to be a nervous trader, scared to go in the market, and then you don't want to be an overzealous, greedy trader. So you don't want to be a, what did I say, a greedy trader, and you don't want to be a scared trader. You got to find that balance. So once you find that balance, knowing that, hey, when I jump into these trades, yes, there's going to be some drawdown, okay? But once you do your analysis, you're going to pretty much know what these things are going to do, all right? So the main thing is don't be a greedy trader, because the market will slap you around like nobody else. And also, you want to not be a afraid trader because you're thinking that your account going to go red and it's not going to go back blue. All right. So let me share this this daily growth plan. So I'm gonna share my screen so you guys can see it. And I'm gonna show you where it is first, because I don't know if everyone knows where this daily growth trading plan is located. It is located in our iMarkets Live Freedom. I'm gonna show you. Let me just share my screen and show you. That'd be a lot easier. Can you guys see my screen?
And
All right. We are all members of this group right here. There's training, paid, members only, IML Bosses group. Okay. The daily growth trading plan is up under the files. And it's the very first one, daily growth training plan.xsl. Dominique Barber, she's doing the live right now. She's talking pretty much about the same thing I'm talking about. But the daily growth trading plan, that is what you're going to want to download.
Okay.
You're going to want to download that right there. Okay. Once you download it, it's going to take you to this. This is what it's going to look like. Okay, you guys see that? I'll make it a little bigger. I don't want to be too big. I don't want to overtake my whole screen because I like seeing you guys when I'm talking. Okay, let's do this. All right, can y'all see that?
Yeah.
Okay, because now what this daily growth trading plan is, it shows you exactly. I'm gonna change this balance right here, because right now I said I was gonna start mine out with $500, which I got $500 in the account right now. Okay, at $500, and I'm saying I want to make 5% interest on my money every day I trade. You see right here?
Yeah.
Okay, so once I need to make so the first day, I need to make $25. Now, Mr. Wilson, you said once you make your money, it's hard to get out of it without trying to do more. I know. But at the end of 30 days, let me see, this is 60 days right here. The end of 60 trading days, if you look all the way at the bottom here, down the bottom, at the end of 60 trading days, you want to have, it's saying you should have $8,894 in your account. $8,894 in your account. And this is following this simple plan right here. All right. So when you take this trade, you're only looking to get this right here based on 2 5-pip trades a day. All right. So at $500, if you take 2, let me go so I can see you guys, because this thing took over my whole screen. Oh, there it is. Can you guys see that okay?
Yeah, I think it's okay now.
Okay. With this right here, if you go into a trade and you 5 pips, this is no, wait a minute. Make sure I'm saying this right.
Yeah, you're saying it right. I think 5 pips at with a lot size of 0.5, right? That's what I'm seeing there.
This is 0.5, so that's like $5 right there. Am I not seeing that right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's 50 cents.
Now 0.05 would be 50.
Yeah.
This is 0.5. This is okay. Yeah. But that's gonna all depends on what you put in this row. See this? What I just highlighted, the 5%. But most. Let me check something here real fast. Sorry, guys. Something just not looking right. 2.3%. 2.3. Oh, I know what I did. Okay, I'm gonna put because I'm saying I wanted to grow my account by 5%. I'm gonna put the 5% back in there. 5%. Okay. So now with this right here, to make this happen, to get your $25, this is just trying to get 5 pips. 5 pips now, time $5 is $25. Now to show you how you will not blow your account, you will take that 5 pips and you will divide it by 3. Okay. Now the reason why I say that, if you divide 0.50 divided by 3, let me get my calculator. You guys can do it on your end also. What is 0.50, $5 divided by 3? And that's going to tell you what your lot size should be, and you shouldn't be at a point of blowing your account.
0.17.
0.17?
Mm-hmm.
That's $1.70. And put my calculator out too so I can be with you guys. All right. So at here we're looking at 0.50. That is a $5. Now look, that's a $5 lot size. Come on, look like a computer. 0.50 divided by 3.
That's 0.17.
Yeah, 0.17. So you'll open 3 trades up at 0.17. $1.70. Okay. And you want to get at least 5 pips out of each one.
Okay.
Okay. Now that's going to give you more. That's going to give you more than $25. That's going to give you more than $25. So you stack those 3, all right? And once the first 2, I'm telling you, once those first 2 trades hit the 5 pips, the third trade you can let run, and you can change your stop loss.
Okay.
All right? So you do that the first day, and you do the, all right, because what you're looking at, because the main thing I want you guys to do, include myself, is I don't want to blow the account. I don't want to put too much stress on the account that your margin, what's that margin? The percent margin goes negative, and then your account is blown. Doing it this way, you will not blow your account. So instead of doing that, put that full $5 lot size, where if the trade goes awry, it's gone bad. But you want to make sure you're doing at least 3 trades at 0.16. That's only $1.60. All right. And you do that, get your 5 pips on the first trade and the second trade. Pull it out of there, because now this is how I have it set up. I'm gonna tell you guys how I have it set up. So I don't do 5 pips on both of them. I do 5 pips on the first one. I do 10 pips on the second one, and then I let the other one roll. Okay, so I want to get 5 pips out of the first one. I want to get 10 pips out of the second trade, and the next one I do the the follow me. What am I trying to say? You just move your stop loss down to where the trade is, so you just trail. You're trailing your stop loss. You're trailing the trade as it goes, either to the positive, up or down. Now, keep in mind, you only have to do this really just one time a day.
Okay.
You just want to do it one time a day. So your first one is 0.50. You want to do that's 3 trades of 0.16, $1.60. 3 trades, stack it. The first 2, close those out once you get your 5 pips or 5 and 10 pips. The last one, you let it run. And you do move your stop, you move your stop loss. All right. So let's say the first day, look at the trading form right here. The first day so we're looking at a 30-day earning calculator. The first day you make more than $25. The first day you probably make, let's say you make $75, or you make $40. You just put the $40. This right here is just a running tally. That it won't do anything over to the right-hand side of the screen. The left-hand side of the screen. It's just showing you what you're earning. It's not going to change any numbers over here. All right? But you'll see that your account would have $540. So what you'll look over here on this other side over here, you're not quite 550, but it's more than 525. So the next day, you're going to want to do a 0.53. 0.53. You want to do 0.53. And you take that 0.53 and you divide it by 3 again.
Okay.
What you get? Somebody got a calculator?
1 second. That's roughly about 1.8.
1.8, 1.7. So we do the same
0.18. Yeah, 0.18.
Yeah, 0.17. You're going to do the same thing. You want to get the 3 trades.
You can actually approximate that to 0.18.
Yeah, you can do 0.18. All right. And Dr. Spiller did this same training. I think it was early in the week, and he was like, some of the guys they're not doing 3 trades. Some guys are opening up 4. All right. But the thing is, wherever you fall at the end of the day, let's say your first day, the second day you make $80. That's gonna throw your account up to $620, right? At $620, you just find out where you're at over here. It's more than 607, but it's less than 638. All right, then that puts you at the 0.58. You divide that by 3.
Sorry, Terry, I have a question here. This plan, are we going to base it on the call that Dominic will be giving to us?
You will base this on the call that Dominic has given to you.
Okay.
So I'm going to show you how you can go in and look at the same thing that she's looking at it, because you want to be able to find these trades yourself.
Okay.
If you can find these yourself, you won't have to wait until she gives you that signal.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to show you how you can actually do this yourself.
Okay.
Also, which more like she's probably come and confirm and give the same signal.
Okay.
When she gives the signal out on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I'm still going to post it in our room like I did last week.
Okay.
Okay, I'm still going to post it in there.
And I almost got confused when I saw your post. For the trade, I was thinking I didn't know it was by market execution, but when I look at I couldn't get any the entry price, and eventually when you gave me the entry price, you told me to be different from what I'm going to get.
Right.
So I just feel that it's going to be market execution, but I needed to confirm with you.
Right. So she's calling it his market execution because the trade that she's calling it off the hour chart.
Okay.
So she's pulling it off the hour chart, which I'm gonna show you guys here. When she's pulling it off the hour chart, at the top of the hour, she's watching trades at the top of each hour, and once that trade fit the parameters that she's looking at, then she'll go ahead and take this trade.
Okay.
You take notice, she'll say, well, you need to put a 30 pip stop loss or a 50 pip stop loss. Now, she does it for a reason. All right. These are hour-long trades. So the movement of the trade within that hour can vary a lot. So I know I took one and I only did I think I did a 20 pip stop loss. It hit my stop loss, but the trade still went in the direction that the strategy showed it was going to go. So I didn't have enough stop loss set for the trade to go. All right. So, and I just want to let you know, last week, it was 100% on the trades that she called using this strategy. 100%. Her trade on Tuesday, or was it Wednesday? Trade on Wednesday went 200 pips using this strategy. 200 pips. And on Tuesday, it was a win, and Thursday, it was a win also. The one that, I can say this, the one that she called on Wednesday, I took with a small amount of money on like 0.01, 0.02, because I wasn't, we're talking real money. I told you guys I was going through that nervousness about hitting that button on red. And I saw it did good. I said, okay, well, maybe we're good to go. So on Thursday, I said, all in, let's do it. And sure enough, what happened? That trade went red, and that joker stayed red all the way up until 10 o'clock last night.
Yeah, that's true. I took that trade as well. Yeah,
all the way until 10 o'clock last night. Mm-hmm. That's when it started to turn around. Mm-hmm. And I was like, okay, that's letting me know, say, hey, I wasn't getting out of it. It had some people that I spoke with that got out of it, but I was like, I'm not going to do it. I'm not getting out. So, and I'm sure you did pretty good with it because some people at the training got back in there at the training and got a couple more pips out of that too at 10 o'clock. So that's just letting you know that it's going pretty good. And I'm going to share that with you guys here in a couple of minutes. Did you all have any questions about what we're doing here with this daily growth training plan?
I think it's clear. Huh?
Okay. But no, if you have any questions, I'm sure the other part of the team's going to have some questions too because they weren't here to ask the questions if they're confused, right? But right now, the main thing is we need to make sure that we have a daily growth training plan so that we can know what we need to do. Because if we don't have a plan, we're just out there just grasping for money, not going where we want to go, how much we want to do. We need to have a plan in place, and that's what we need to have now on the team. And that's what my sponsor is teaching. So whatever she teaches, I'm just bringing it on down. All right. Mm-hmm. Okay. And now I'm going to open up and show you guys where she gets all this information from for the plan. Now, you would think that this information is coming from somewhere that's secretive or something like that, but no, all this information comes from our back office in iMarkets Live. So I'm gonna share that screen, and I'm gonna show you.
I hope it's not from the Harmony scanner. Don't tell me that.
Should I be quiet?
I say I hope it's not from the Harmony scanner.
Are you hoping it's not from the Harmony scanner?
Yeah.
Well, I'm about to blow your mind because that's exactly where it's coming from.
Wow.
Exactly. And what's so bad about it, or not so bad about it, but what's so good about it, we pay for these products, and it's there to I just don't know what to say. We pay for it, and it's there right in front of us, and a lot of people don't even know about it. Okay, I'm gonna go into, matter of fact, Ben, as you know what a harmonic scanner is. I'm gonna bring this one up right here. Can you see it?
Yeah.
The new people might not know though.
Huh?
The new people might not know.
Okay, well, let me get out of it. Thank you, sir. I'm gonna completely log out of the harmonic scanner. I'm gonna go to iMarkets Live. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna log into the iMarkets Live site. But you guys take you step by step on where to go and get to it, okay? All right. This right here is really for a lot of you guys who are also with us here with iMarkets Live, that's on the Andrews Forex trading team, that's been with us for a while, and you haven't made money. You paid money, but you haven't really seen success here with iMarkets Live. I shared some strategies with iMarkets Live, with the harmonic scanner before. Some of you guys took the trades, took the training, and went on and made some money. And others just still was kind of questioning about how can I go about doing this. But the thing is this right here: every product that IML has is set up to earn money, or how you say, double or triple the money that you already made, or the money that you already have. So we're not asking you to go out and buy another product. We're not asking you to go and go get loans to do this right here. IML, the products here that we have is made to double the money that you already have. So we're not asking you to go out and buy other products because we already have the money-making products here. And I must say this: past profits does not what? Guarantee what? Future. I have to say that. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and log into the iMarkets Live back office so you guys can see where our sponsor, Dominic Barbie, is pulling the signals from. All right? And we're going to go straight into the harmonic scanner. Now, you guys' screen, y'all back office is going to look a little different than mine. So the main thing is you want to go over to the harmonic scanner. I think it's going to be up under trading. Up under trading. If you go up under trading and just go to harmonic scanner and click on that, it's going to take you to the harmonic scanner site. All right. And what you would have to do is click on the connect button. There's a connect button down here. You click on that connect button. It's going to take you to a site where you have to use your username and your password to log in. So we're going to log in. I got my username and password saved. All right. So right now, the reason why my screen is blank is you guys can see up in the right-hand corner, it says the market is closed.
Mm-hmm.
It says the market is closed. But what I'm going to do is, this is what you have to do. Let me give you guys the okay. Number one, you have to use the harmonic scanner. Okay. You have to use the harmonic scanner. It's inside the harmonic scanner. Once you log into the harmonic scanner, we're going to go into, I'm going to use JFAX. Okay. What we're going to do, we're going to go into the pairs, and we're going to be looking, we're going to scan for 1 hour and 4 hours. Okay. I know the previous trainings, we looked at the 15 minutes only. Now, the 15 minutes only, they gave you, it was a shorter time period. You got less pips because you're like 15 minutes, you're in and you're out. Okay. For this strategy right here, we're looking at the 1 hour and the 4 hour. Okay. The 1 hour and the 4 hour. Now, I'm going to open up. Okay. Now, I'm going to tell you guys this right here. I hope I'm saying this right. The crab, when you see a signal call on the crab, okay, when you see a signal call on the crab, like the crab right here, this is the one that when I went over to the right, and I'm going to do the drop down for the 1 hour, 1 hour 40. Whenever you see over here, you see a crab one like this AUD NZD. You see a crab like GPS USD, like GBP USD. Whenever you see one that says crab, the crab ones are like 90%. There's the 90% chance that it's definitely going to go in the direction of you winning this trade. The rest of them are like 85 or something like that. But whenever you see a crab, 9 times out of 10, this one is going to be a winner in your favor. So when you see a crab, my sponsor said you need to be excited when you see a crab show up. I don't know. In certain areas, I don't know if you want to be excited when you see a crab show up. But in this instance, whenever you see a crab show up on the harmonic scanner, you want to make sure you get in there and you check it out. All right?
Cool.
I see you right there, Mr. Wilson.
Yeah.
All right. So number one, you're gonna make sure you're inside the web. What is a harmonic scanner? The harmonic scanner. Number two, you want to make sure you're only looking at the 1 hour and 4 hour time frames. Okay. Number three, you need to know if it's a buy or a sell. And you guys know how to determine whether this is a buy or a sell on the harmonic scanner.
Yeah.
Okay. So for those who don't know, I'm going to say this right here. Whenever you see the D, whenever that D is at the top, and you see your entries at the top, and you see the take profits below that, it's going to be a sell. All right. And if you see the D is at the bottom, and you see the entry point at the bottom, and the take profit start going from take profit 1, take profit 2, take profit 3, going up, you know that is going to be a buy. All right. Okay. Now on this, we're going to just use this right here for example again, because you know the market is closed. All right. The market's closed. So we're going to see if this fit all the criteria that Dominique shared with us, okay? All right. First thing we need to do when we see one, I'm going to go ahead and close this up right here. When we see this happen, we want to set some, we need to set some indicators up in this, okay? The number one indicator going to be the Bollinger Band. You need to make sure you have the Bollinger Bands put in this, okay? So you got to have your Bollinger Bands. Okay, Bollinger Bands. We're not going to change any of the settings from the Bollinger Band. It's already preset to 20 and 2. We're not going to change that at all. We just bring the Bollinger Bands up. Okay. And the next thing you want to do is have your moving average. All right, the moving average. And those are the only two things you want to have. You want to have the Bollinger Band, which is already preset, and you want to have a moving average set. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Now for the moving average, you want to change the settings to the moving average. The moving average needs to be 7. The moving average needs to be 7. And what I'm going to do also is I'm going to make the line darker so we can see it. That's all I'm going to do. Okay? All right. So what we did, we brought we went to the harmonic scanner. We checked an hour chart. We brought up the AUD NZD, and the only two indicators we put on this chart is the Bollinger Band and the moving average. And the only thing we changed on the moving average which we made it 7. Because a lot of times the moving average on everything is like standard deviation of 9. All right? So we made it 7. Now, with that said, and we know, looking at this chart right here, we know this chart right here is a, we're looking at a what? Sell or a buy?
It's a sell.
It's a sale. So we're going to look at these candles. I'm going to move the screen out a little bigger so I can see. We're going to look at these candles. All right. Looking at this moving average, we know that it's a sale. Whenever, oh, wait, let me say this right here. Each candle represents an hour.
Yeah.
Every candle represents an hour. Now, you look at each one represents an hour. Okay, now, looking at this right here, the very first thing you want to look at when you're determining whether this fits our parameters for a sell or a buy, that first candle with that D must be touching that Bollinger Band, the wick or the candle. All right, and you look at this right here, what is going on? The wick and the candle is what?
Touching the band.
It's
touching the band.
Touching the band. All right. So now what we got to do is we're going to wait. We have to wait until the candle closes below the moving average. This is the moving average, okay? Moving average is 7. Remember, we changed it to a 7. All right. When that red candle, because we say it's going down, right? That candle close below the moving average, it's like right on it. I'm going to see if I can make it bigger. Oh, I think I'm messing up. Sorry, guys. Give it a second. I'm sorry. All right. So looking at this candle right here, I'm going to hover over it. It actually closed a little bit below the moving average. All right. It closed a little below the moving average. Now we can either take the trade there, or we can wait right here where we know where you actually have a definitive thing showing that it closed below the moving average. All right. But Dominique would have called it here because that closed below the moving average. All right. Now keep in mind what we do, or what she is doing. She has an alarm set for every hour. When one, like see this one right here, this candle right here, it touched the Bollinger Band when she looked at it. So the next hour, she's gonna go back and check it again. The next hour, just check it again. So you can have your alarm set. So every hour, just open up your trade, just look at it and say, well, okay, it didn't close below the Bollinger Band. So you just don't even worry about it. So for this one right here, it took 1, 2, 3, 4. It took 5 hours before it closed below the Bollinger Band, or 6 or 7. All right. So if you took that trade here, remember I said the first trade, what you want to get out of it, you want to get 5 pips out of the first, 10 pips out of the second one, and the next one you just want to trail it. Oh, sorry, I'm moving the whole thing. Actually, it went further down than this because they had a little drawback. Just going straight down here, that's like 34 pips. You're looking at 34 pips. So, but even if you're analyzing it yourself and you don't want to take that trade up here, you feel more comfortable taking it right here. Come on, computer. Even if you feel more comfortable taking that trade right here, once this closed right here, I'm going to draw it out for you guys so you can see. Even if you feel more comfortable taking that trade, because remember, you only want to get watching this trade, even going down here, you're still looking at 23 pips. So you can get your 5, you're going to get your 10, and then you're going to start trailing the stop loss. All right? So that is how she is making these trades, calling these oh, it's getting dark in here. That's how she is making these calls and giving us these signals. So we're going to look at another one. All right? So the first thing is this. You want to make sure you're on the, let me make sure. You got to make sure you're on the hour chart, the hour or the 4-hour chart. You need to determine if it's a buy or a sell. And the next thing, you want to make sure that that D candle, whether it's a buy or a sell, is it touching that Bollinger Band? All right? And then you're going to check it every hour to see if that candle closes below the moving average. And as soon as it closes below on a sell, as soon as it closes below that moving average, that's when you're going to go in and take your trade. That's when you're going to enter it at the top of that hour. And then you're just going to make sure. This is I set my stop losses to 30 pips. That's what I set mine to. I set mine to 30. 20 don't work when you're fooling with an hour. I think Dominic had her set to 50. But I set mine to 30. Okay? We don't want you to get stopped out of the trade, especially when it's going in the right direction.
Looks promising.
I'm trying to see here. Right. So let's look at another one. There, Brandon and Mr. Wilson. I'm gonna pull up another one so we can see what else we got here, and we're gonna talk about it. Let's look at this Euro GBP.
Oh, that's a bat.
Huh?
This is a bat pattern.
Yeah, that's a bat pattern right here. We're gonna look at this one right here. All right, we're looking at this one right here. Okay. Now, like I said, the first thing we want to make sure is we got our Bollinger Band set. We have a moving average set. All right. And the first question I'm gonna ask you guys is, looking at this, is it above our moving average? If it not moving average, is it touching the Bollinger Band?
No.
I'm gonna make this bigger. I'm gonna make this whole take my whole screen.
Oh, that's
How about, can y'all see it better now?
yes,
Yeah.
So it's touching the Bollinger Band, right?
Uh-huh.
And this is going to be a sale, right? Did that candle close below the Bollinger Band?
Yes.
So we would have got in that sale right here. Now take notice of the drawback on that. Look at that. Now that's going to happen. We got to be ready for that. And let me see how many pips that is. What you say, sir?
I'll say that's the one that we were practicing on what, Friday.
Right.
It was going all crazy.
Right there, that's like 12 pips. You had to draw down to 12 pips. So if you got in that and you had if you had like a 10 pip stop loss, it would have stopped you out. So that's why we make sure we have at least, I'm telling you, at least a 30 pip stop loss. Now, on this right here, the reason why, like Brandon was saying there, Mr. Wilson, on this right here, from what, Friday, the markets was just all over the place. It was like all over the place. I don't know if you had looked at any trades from Friday, Good Friday or yesterday. Trades was like, it was just like this. It was just like all over the place. So, basically, you know, on holidays, it's not a good day to trade.
That's exactly what I did. I didn't take any trade yesterday because I had that information that holidays are no good days for trading. So I didn't bother to take any trade yesterday.
Yeah, no trades yesterday. Only thing we did yesterday was just go in here and actually watch how the markets actually reacted. And they were like crazy. They was like, we got in one for like in a demo account, and you can actually see that it'll just shoot up like $100 to the negative, $5 to the positive, $200 to the negative. It was just crazy. So I don't know. There's some people who took some trades yesterday, but in IML Academy, it even tells us that bad days to trade are on holidays. Holidays are bad days to trade. So we shouldn't be trading on holidays unless you have some kind of system down that you really, really, really know what you're doing. So that's why this one look how it does. Because it was just all over the place, up, down, up, down. So being that this happened yesterday, I did not take this trade, even though it's saying that it's a sale. It meets all the criteria with the Bollinger Band, and it closed below the moving average. We still didn't take that trade because of the fact that it was a holiday. All right. So now Sunday, I probably come back and look at it again on Sunday or Monday and see what this thing does. I'm sure the markets will be a lot better. Now, the best days to trades are what? Anybody know? They tell us.
I think it should be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I can't remember. I saw it somewhere. I can't remember.
Actually, it's going to be. Actually, the best days to trade are Tuesday, Wednesdays, and
Thursdays.
Mondays, the market and everything is just getting back right from the weekend or whatever happened. You still can get some good deals on trades on Monday, but the best days are Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. That's why that's one of the reasons why Dominic, she's going to be calling trades on Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, because the market has already, set itself for the week. Then Monday and Friday, Friday, a lot of people they're actually going to start, a lot of guys start pulling their out of markets on Friday. Mondays is trying to see what the market is about to do for the week. So Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday are great days to do this strategy. But again, Monday being the week for our daily trading plan, I need to look at this so that we can also do trades on Monday. So I'm gonna trade on Monday, but the best days to trade are Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. All right. So we know, looking at this and looking at the strategy, that the D is outside the Bollinger Band for that candle there. And if you look, it being it's a sale, we got a red candle that closed below the Bollinger Band. On any other day other than Friday, which was a holiday, I would have taken that trade. But being it was a holiday, I didn't take it as a live trade. I took it as a demo trade to see exactly what that trade would do. All right. Now, taking these trades right here, there you should be able to always get. There's always, with the market, who really knows? Based on this strategy, you should be able to get your 5 pips, your 10 pips, and that third one, this should be 10 pips also If that second one get that 10 pips, that third one should get the 10 pips also, but you need to go ahead and change that, move your stop loss. Trail your stop loss. All right, because you don't want, this is what you do not want to do. All the money you made off your 5 pips and your 10 pips, you don't want to lose it all back on that third one.
Okay.
Because if you don't have that stop loss move, there's a chance you can lose all your money that you made on your first 2, your 5 pips and your 10 pips. So go ahead on and move your stop loss for that third one so that you will not lose what you've already earned for the day. You got a question, Mr. Wilson?
Yeah, talking about moving the stop loss, like this example we're having in front of us about the, I think it's 0GP. Sorry, if you want to move yours, can you move it from the initial stop loss to probably the entry price? Why the entry price will now serve as your new stop loss? Is that correct?
Yes, because you know what? I would move it a little past the entry price so that if it comes out, if it reverse on you, you'll get something out of that trade.
Okay.
Because if you move it right back to your entry price, there's a chance if it goes back out and stop you out, you won't get anything. But you'll still get your 50. You already got your 15 pips for the day, which is it should be more than enough to cover what your daily strategies, your daily plan should be asking for. Yeah. Because let me see where we're at. 1 point, yeah. It should cover what you need to make for your daily trading plan.
Okay.
Because not everybody is trying to do 5% a day.
Mm-hmm.
2.5% is what a lot of people are just trying to do. 2.5%. Because another thing is, if you make, I'm gonna say this right here. If you make 1% interest on your account every month, that's more money than what you're making on your account at your bank.
That's correct. Yeah.
If you make 1%, if you make 1% interest on the money that you have, let's say $500, if you make 1%, if you make $500, if you make 5 cents, if you make 1% for the month on your account, that's more money than what the bank is going to put in your account at the end of the month.
Yeah, that's correct.
You think if you do 1% every month for 12 months, that's way more than what you'll ever get at a bank account. A lot of people don't look at it like that, but if you make 1%, that's more than what you're going to make any money you put into your savings account, checking account. If you make that a month, because the bank's not going to pay you a whole percent unless you have hundreds of thousands of dollars in there. All right. So let me see. What else? Let me see. All right. This right here was a sale. I think the other one you looked at was a sale also, right? Let me see if I can find it. But that's basically the strategy right there, Brandon and Mr. Wilson. Y'all got any questions? See if I can find it.
No, I think I'm okay.
But this right here, this one's already passed, but let's see. All right, let's look at this right here. This is a one that's for a buy. It already passed, but we're going to look at it anyway to see did it fit the strategy for what we have here. All right, so we're looking at this right here. I'm gonna make it big so you guys can see it. All right, looking at this, the D, which is that red candle, is outside the Bollinger Band, right? So that confirmation number 1 saying that, yeah, we'll take this trade. All right. So now we're gonna wait a couple of hours. 1 hour passed. No, at the top of the hour we came and checked. No, not yet. This hour right here, we came and looked at it. No, not yet. This one right here, and look at this right here. This went down. This went up. It went up. Did it close above the moving average? No, it didn't. No, it didn't. But the next candle, it closed above the moving average. All right? It closed above the moving average. I would have got in the trade right there. But you look, it had a little drawdown, right? Let's see what the drawdown was. Okay, because I would have got in that trade. What did I say? Right here?
Yep.
I would have got in the trade right there. Let's look at the drawdown. I'm going right down here. It drew down 19 pips. It did a drawdown of 19 pips before it turned around. Okay? It did a drawdown of 19 pips before it did this right here. What's that, 50? That's 55 pips?
55 pips.
It went up to 55 pips. So we're going to have to deal with, in this case, with these trades, we're going to have to deal with some drawdown before it shoots back up. Most of the time, it's how it's happening. All right? So once it made it over here, you would have got all your pips on this side over here. You made all your money over here. And you got in this thing way over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's like 13 hours. That's a long time to be in a trade.
You gotta forget about it.
Yeah. So in a sense, come on, computer. In a sense here, we're scalping, but in a way, it's almost like a swing trades. Mm-hmm. So we're kind of moving beyond just scalping for a little money now. We're actually merging into the markets of becoming a swing trader, where we may be in it for an hour, or 2 hours, or 3 hours. Like yesterday, we were in it for at least 9 hours yesterday, right? What, 9 o'clock? Actually, probably longer than that. Because I think what time we take that trade yesterday, Mr. Wilson? It was early in the morning?
Yeah, it was in the morning, but I think you start hitting make profit around was it 9 or thereabouts in the night?
About 9 o'clock. So we were looking at about 10 hours in that trade right there. So basically, we're at the point now where we're becoming swing traders.
Swing traders.
So we're actually making that move now. With this strategy right here, you're moving from becoming just being a scalper, which we still do that, but with the swing trade, it gives us more time where we won't have to sit and hold our phone and be saying, okay, go up, go down, go down. We're just basically checking it every hour. We're just picking at it. Dominique told me, said she only look at her phone when she gets these trades right here. You look at it every hour to see where it is. You're still going to be peeking at it during the time, because if it get to a point where you're not comfortable, of course, you're just going to go ahead on and get out of it. But with this strategy right here, right now, it's tried and true. And this is what I'm doing. This is what I'm going to be doing to make sure that our trading plan works. Okay? And if you guys see Dominique Barbie comes up saying she's having training, this is the type of stuff she's doing training on now. More toward these swing trades. All right. And also she's making sure that we're using products that we already have in our back office. So this is really some good stuff. I was hoping that more people would be online to see this so they can ask more questions so we can go back and forth. But this is what we're using. This is what we're using right now as a team to build our account with the along with the daily growth trading plan. All right. All right. I'm gonna do a recap. to make sure that we're all on the same page here. Make sure I covered everything. Tonight we talked about the compounddaily.com. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's basically for when, especially when we throw ads out there and people, well, actually, our ads are different now. We no longer do those, you can make X amount of dollars and all that stuff. It's more like, I am learning this with iMarkets Live. I saw something written by, said by Executive Vice President today, and I wrote it down because I said I might want to share that. And where's my notes at? Man, I thought I wrote it down. Because Alex Morgan said it, and I was trying to make sure oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. There's some good information, too. Oh, here it is. He said we need to be more talking stuff like, I'm learning a brand new skill set. Not saying that I made $100 a day or showing the amount of money we made. But now the thing is this. Once you get a person and you're actually talking to them privately, then you'll be able to share this type of stuff with them. But first, you're just going to base especially for multimedia, you're going to understand stuff like, I'm learning a brand new skill set, or I'm just learning a brand new skill set where I can make money in the largest financial market in the world. So you're just letting people know, say, I'm learning a skill set where I am in the market, one of the largest financial markets in the world, a $5.3 trillion industry, where I'm learning to make money. So you're not telling them that, hey, I'm making X amount of dollars. You're not flashing the amount of money that you're making or stuff like that. Basically, you're sharing that what you are learning, because this is an educational platform person. That's the main thing we want to push. It's an educational platform. So let me see what else. That's what I got from Alex Morgan today. And actually, he's the one that got that 1% from when they're talking about the banks. He's saying if people complain about they're not going to make a lot of money with doing this right here, trading the forex market, he said if they can make 1% interest on what they're doing in their accounts, that's more money than what they're making in the bank.
True.
And they're only just 1%. He said needed. Also, he talked about thinking. This is how rich people think. Rich people think about multiplying. They think about multiplication when they talk about their income, and when people who are not rich, they only think about adding to their income. So there's difference between multiplying your income and just adding to your income. So the rich people have a mindset say, I need to multiply the money that I already have. And a lot of people who have the broke mentality, they're just spending what they have and working to see if they can get more money. But the rich people or the financial people, they really think about, how can I multiply the money that I already have and not spend it? Because you look at the word spend, SP, it got END. Once you spend it, it's gone. It's the end of it. So you want to find ways to multiply the income that you have. And that's what we have here with iMarkets Live and the products that we have here. Okay? So we talked about the compounddaily.com. The main thing, again, we talked about the daily growth trading plan. And for you guys who weren't on this call live, you still can hit me up in the chat room, and I'll get some time that I can talk with you guys so we can go over these strategies. This strategy here that I shared tonight, that our sponsor, our Platinum 5000, is calling trades on. So you don't have to wait around for her to actually call the trade. You can analyze this stuff yourself. And then if you get the call from her, you say, man, that I already called it. I got that. I'm already in it. So, or I'm just waiting for it to hit that point like she is waiting. So we're at the point now where we need to learn ourselves how to be self-sufficient, all right, and making these calls, learning this stuff, because everything we need, we really need, is in iMarkets Live TV and iMarkets Live Academy. We just have to spend the time. Dr. Spiller would say something like, we got to be eating the pips. Have you guys seen his video talking about eating pips?
Yeah.
Basically spending time with these charts and seeing how these things are moving. And I really think with this little nugget that our sponsor Dominic shared with us, this is going to give us enough time so we can go in, make our trades, set it, and give us time to get into the markets and find out and do more studying, and also sharing this with you. So that's all I have tonight. If you guys don't have any more questions for me, but basically it's only a four-step strategy there, guys. 1 hour time frame, determine if it's a buy or sell. Did it hit the Bollinger Band? And as soon as that handle, if it's a sale, did it close above the moving average? If it's a buy, I think I said that wrong, didn't I? If it's a sell, it closed below the moving average.
Yeah.
And if it's a buy, it closed above the moving average. And remember, we're looking at the hour time frame. As soon as it closed above for a buy, go ahead on and get in the sale. Remember, you already know you can divide that by 3. Bam, 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 1.6, 1.6, 1.6. Let it go. 5 take profit, 10 take profit, and then you just follow your stop loss on the third one, trailing. And that's how we're going to make this happen. And I'm telling you, after 30 days, we should see some real phenomenal results in our accounts. I'm going to talk about this again in the very next Zoom, because this is what we're doing. I need to make sure that all of us have this down where we're actually trading and making money. And this is Mr. Wilson and Brandon. This is a part of the 72-hour deal that we're doing, all right? Within the first 72 hours, anybody that joined this team, we need to make sure, number one, that they are, we walk them through the iMail Academy, not walk them through show them where everything is located in iMail, iMarkets Live. We need to show them where the Academy is. We need to show them where iMail TV, all right? Also, we need to make sure that we set the person up within the 72 hours. We need to set them up on a demo account and a live account. Okay? Because once they see this right here where they can actually go into the Harmonic scanner and see where they can actually get into a trade, these guys going to want to be doing that. All right? And even if they don't want to do it on a live account, being that we know this strategy right here, whoever we bring in, we should be, okay, we're going to get you in a trade. We're going to show you that you're going to win. And once they see that, they're going to say, hey, my account is red. You'll say, that's a part of the drawdown. That's all a part of this. You're making money here. You got to see it. You're going to see it going red, and we can't let this make us nervous, and we're going to get it. Right? All part of the process. All right? You let them know that most of the time, if it don't go in red, it ain't going to go in blue, because you draw down to take those steps to go up. We got to take those drawdowns to go down. So either way, this is all a part of the process. All right? That's all I have tonight. You guys have anything for me?
Nothing really.
But if you have any questions, go ahead on and type it into our chat room. I want to get more interaction in our chat room. So we're gonna talk about the successes. We're gonna talk about the trades that we've taken here this week with this with Dominic Barr and this strategy. We're gonna talk about this week. So even though I'm gonna be at work, I work crazy hours, I'm going to do on my lunch break, I'm gonna be analyzing, looking for these trades on my hour. And I'm gonna jump in these trades during my lunch hour, so that when I get off work, if it's to the green, I'm gonna take it, and then we'll come in here, I'm gonna talk about it at the end of the day.
Cool.
All right.
Let's do that.
All right. Let me see what else. There was something else. I always got to talk about this. We got coming up here in Houston on the 4th. I want to say in 2 weeks, we have a big iMarkets Live event on. So live close by. You got to come on and get involved in the events. And also, you guys know we got the big one coming up in Miami. So make sure If you're gonna try to make it to Miami, let me know and see if I can get some tickets. Like I said, I already bought 5, and if there's more of you guys that's planning on coming, let me know, and we'll see what we can do. All right, and I'll try to get a place to stay where we can fit as many people in as possible, so we won't have to worry about paying for a hotel. We have a timeshare. I'm trying to get a big room, even if we all have to get in there together. You know, save some money because it gets expensive when you're traveling a long way. All right. So other than that, that's all I have. Training is over. If you guys have any questions for me, spit it out now.
Yeah, well, it's not a question really, but that's what I'm going to do immediately after you actually sign up. I'm going to, what's that? Raw. So,
17, I'm actually roar. Go ahead, Mr. Wilson. I'm sorry. I just distracted you, sir. I'm sorry.
yeah, I think I'm going to download, well, I say download now, the trading plan right away. Immediately we finish this.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead on and get that downloaded and fill in the blocks.
Yeah.
About what you have in your account, what you're planning on doing this week, getting the strategy down, what we're doing. Also, if you don't want to make the calls yourself, Dominic still will be making those calls on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday this week. And as soon as she make the call, I'm just gonna do like I did last time, paste it, drop it in our group. Okay, I'm copying and pasting and dropping it in our group. And you'll see exactly what it is, whether it's a sell or a buy. So I'm not gonna make any calls over her right now. So whatever she puts out, I'm gonna stick with her for a while because I need to make sure that hey, I'm analyzing it correct way, you know, because I know I'm talking about people's livelihoods. I'm talking about their real money. So I don't willy nilly say, oh, this looks good right here. Everybody jump in. You know, I don't want to do that. I need to make sure, hey, I'm analyzing this stuff right because everybody needs to win. Everybody needs to be eaten. Yeah. I'm not trying to take no money out of their pockets. All right? So other than that, I'm done. We need to make sure we continue to think positive thoughts. No negativity has no room here. All right? So I'm out. If you guys don't have anything else.
Thank you very much, Eric.
All right,
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Anytime. We'll see you again later.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay. Bye.